Hey guys, this is GreenyXI, welcoming you to Let's Play Alundra episode 55. In the last episode we got through that little dungeon thing, the last but one dungeon. So now, to see why. Well, to get the last crest obviously, but yeah, have a look. Is that you, Alundra? Zorgia just left. If you remember, that's that flying villain that we saw up on the giant stone statue at the top of that. I think he killed off that giant, one of the 7 or something. Take this stone and place it in the alcove behind me. Zolist's stone. Why thank you, Nava. Ooh, looks like something bad's happened. How much do you drink, Nava? Look at it all. God, alcoholic. And there we go, the diamond crest. Yeah, there we go. Now we've got all 7 crests. There's only one dungeon left in the game, and it's the final one, the hard one, the very hard one. Malzus is a ravenous monster from a distant star. He was thought his beastly form was destroyed by the army of the king, but that was not the case. He was merely captured, not slain. The king was able to sense the power within Malzus. He foolishly thought he could control the power and wield it himself. Can you fathom that? Ha! Malzus sensed the king's lust for power and entered his dreams to give him fantastic visions. The king not only spared Malzus, but elevated him to godlike status among his subjects. The people worshipped Malzus fervently, becoming intoxicated with the dreams he gave them. A sanctuary was erected by the lake expressly for Malzus. By the lake, remember that. Fantastic images of him were created, then worshipped fervently. Then, when it was least expected, Malzus revealed his black heart and callous soul. He began to enter the minds of people, not only as they slept, but also when they were awake. One night the king had a horrid vision of Malzus ruling the entire world immersed in blood. It disturbed him so that he destroyed the images of Malzus and sank the sanctuary. The lake was then bound by a magic seal, and the crest of the seal was divided into 7 pieces. He selected the most heroic in the land to be guardians of the crest fragments. That's the 7 that we've been meeting along the way. Oh, be right back. Okay, I'm back. A certain spastic decided to enter the room. I just hate doing that. It's so sad. Want to know what my guilty little secret pleasure is? Merciless killing. Sinful bloodshed. Forced death. Yep, snuffing souls. Murder in cold blood. Pulling the life from pathetic souls in need of release. Love it. When I snuffed out Nava right before your horrified eyes, I got an especially satisfying jolt of pleasure. Was it the voyeurism? The thrill of killing for an audience? I don't know, but I intend to find out. So then, Belisa, shall we dance? Okay, here's our boss. Malzus' sort of slave. Zorgia. Or Zorga. Whichever. He is hard, he's got so much health, it takes a long time to finish him. Okay, these follow you around the room. They are horrible little things that appear, I think, every time he lands. If you can try and make them hit the walls around the outside. I say walls, you know. The edges of the arena, then they disappear, as you can see happening. Yeah, you can hear like a little ping every time it happens. Every time one of those appears, I mean. Just keep the ring on, charge up the sword, and try and make them hit the edges of the arena. And you should be done, you know, you shouldn't be too long. It normally takes me a while to kill him, but I'm not sure if that's because I normally switch between the silver armlets and the ring. You know? That does make battles draw out a bit. By the way, if you find this guy hard, you might want to get some more life vessels because you are coming up to the end of the game, so wandering the world map and trying to find some before the last bosses. Let's use 2 herbs. Might be worthwhile. Oh my god, I'm walking into him. Dagger. Gotcha. You shouldn't have much health left now, to be fair. Okay, let's use another 2 herbs. When you've got this much health now, it just makes sense to start using 2 herbs instead of 1 every time you get a bit low. As you can see, it's not actually him that makes this boss a bit tricky. It's just proxy spinning saw things. Ooh, 3 of them now. Come on. Yeah, okay. Another 2 herbs. Because the dungeon was quite quick and everything, they've made this boss take longer and made it harder. Which is a pretty good idea. They did the same with Ronan, where it was just a boss, so they made it a bit harder. Oh my god, I'm trying to attack you. Okay, doesn't look like charging up is actually going to work too well now that he's gotten a bit faster. No, still got him, just about. No, I thought it was done. I heard a weird noise. Hey, 2 hits. Oh, we're done. There we go. Used all our herbs, but that's fine. Can always buy more. There's probably plenty more scattered around the world that I had to give up because we already had 9. To die like this is so very humiliating. Ah, we beat him. The only villain left in the game now is Malzus. The last of the 7 is dead. Is he the last? No. The Gravekeeper is still alive, but... yeah, whatever. It's I, Nava. You were wonderful, Alundra. I've never witnessed such a passionate fight. I used to think that my long life was a curse, but I was wrong. If I hadn't become a guardian, I wouldn't have met you, and I count that amongst my greatest joys. The time is now upon us. Take the 7 crests and insert them into the designated pedestals around the lake. When all the crests have been placed in the proper locations, the seal will be released from the lake. Final battle looms before you, Releaser. Good luck. I will use what remains of my power to return you to my humble abode. Alundra, think of me as you battle the foul being that is Malzus. The heavens shall cry out when its destruction is complete. That was a long battle, to be fair. So yeah, there are 3 bosses left. I'm going to say 3 bosses. But they're all at one time, so... there's really like 1 extra long boss, maybe? So what should I do now? Yeah, let's just go... actually no, let's just go up this way. Let's get to the shrine. We now need to find the 7 pedestals that Nava was just talking about. And put one of the crests in each. It shouldn't take too long, but it is the last thing we have to do in the game, so whatever, we can do it. It should be places that are quite hard to reach before you get near the end of the game, you know? Can't quite remember where they are at all. I can't remember at all, that's what I meant. Let's go up this way. The majority of them are all in one place. I think 5 of them actually, maybe 4. Hopefully we'll find some herbs while running around. Just 1. Ruby crest. Right, I think this is a good place to stop the video. And in the next video we will, you know, have a good go at getting getting the other 6 in the pedestals. Maybe in 1 episode? Maybe. I've never done it before in 1 episode, but we can hope. This has been GreenyXI. Hope you're enjoying. I'll see you guys in a bit.